So I've got an aquaponics system here with some stuff going. I've got goldfish in a pond outside, and then there's another tank that's got a catfish that's been in there for a little bit. Goldfish have been in my pond, probably a 1,000-gallon pond, for roughly 3 or 4 months now. Been doing well. Plants are growing great. I have a lot of, the pond is in ground, so I get a lot of clay build up on my lava rock, which makes it a little bit dirty. It'll probably be annoying to clean it in the future. My next system I'll probably design a little bit differently, but so far this is working great. It's draining now. I've got a few things going on here. I've got some lemongrass that is growing great. My wife is Filipino, so I try and grow stuff with her occasionally. I've got a canna lily that I put in here for no reason, and it took off like crazy. It's actually taller than my greenhouse is. I've got some strawberry plants that are starting to spread really nicely. They're looking pretty healthy. They've got a little bit of yellowing on them, but they're doing pretty good overall. I'm constantly picking flowers off so they get bigger and better for next year. I've got some habaneros that are doing great. Nice and shiny. I've already picked a couple green ones off there. There's a scotch bonnet. He looks kind of sad, but he's producing. I've got a lavender plant that's just massive, you know. It's in a big pot back there. I've got a decent-sized elephant ear that was dying out in my yard, so I brought it in here and it took off like crazy. I've got some water lettuce and water hyacinth, which I heard water lettuce can be invasive, but I'm in an area where it freezes in the winter, so it won't take over any waterways around here. And then I heard the water hyacinth is edible, so I'm trying to grow that to see how it does. I've got some floating in my tanks outside, and they're doing okay, and they're growing, but the ones in here, especially the water hyacinth, is looking, you know, fantastic. So the big thing I have going on is my King Kong, is how I pronounce it. My wife laughs at me because apparently I pronounce it wrong. But it is like an Asian water spinach, and I got a couple cuttings from a Filipino friend of ours, thanks Ruth, and it has really taken off. Like, that is what the majority of this system is, and it has gone nuts, and it looks delicious. It tastes delicious when my wife cooks it up, but the only thing I have a question about is I get these little spots on them that look like eggs of some sort. I don't know if you can see them too well from that angle. See those little bumpy spots? There may be some bigger ones somewhere, and they're all over the bottoms of my leaves. Here's, like, right there, it's really bad, and I'm not quite sure what it is, and I don't know how to get rid of it, obviously, because I don't know what it is. If anybody has any recommendations or any thoughts of what it could be, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you do know what it is, some a way to get rid of it, if it's something bad, would be great to know. Just keep in mind that it can't damage my plants, obviously, but I also have fish on the other end of this that can get hurt if I don't, if I'm not careful. So I really got to be careful what I put it in. There's one more good look at it before I hang up. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about my hydroponics, or my aquaponics system, my bad, or how it works, you want more information, or you have some input on some things I could improve on, I would greatly appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for listening.